You know what, love? I think we should put the yellow flowers on the dining room table. I think that's where they'll look the best. Yeah, I know we have fake flowers on the dining room table, but we can move those and put the fresh ones there for a little bit. They're so beautiful. They need to be in like such a central location, and I feel like that's perfect. But no, I'm glad we were able to come out to the gardens like this. We don't do this enough, honestly. Like, I know we go to parks and take walks, but all the flowers are in bloom and it's so beautiful. I can't wait until we actually buy a house and it's gonna have the most gorgeous backyard. That's what I'm gonna dedicate my time to. Just tending to the grounds and getting beautiful flowers and trees, and it's gonna be perfect. Speaking of getting a house, there is something I'd like to talk to you about. Hey, come on. It's nothing bad. Why don't we sit down at the bench right here? You know, it really is perfect this day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's so quiet and peaceful. And all the beautiful, colorful flowers are in bloom. And I'm spending it with my husband, the person in this world that I love the most. We've been married for, just under 2 years now? And honestly, I didn't think I'd be any happier than when we were just dating. But just something about the air just feels different knowing that I'm with my soulmate, the love of my life. Obviously, going from just dating to actually married, changing my name, officially really moving into your apartment. It was definitely a big step in both of our lives, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been nothing less than perfect. How could it be? I'm with you. But with that, I think we're probably ready to start the next phase in our lives, We've both been saving up a lot of money, and I think that it's time, for us to start trying for a kid. I know it's kind of like a very, very big decision, and I know we both wanted to wait until we were ready and financially comfortable with that, but I feel like we are. I feel like it's really, I want to settle down with you and start a family with you. I want to, wake up in the mornings and see my husband and my baby just together. I know that it's a big deal. And it's not willy-nilly, and I know that babies aren't pets. But honestly, being a mom was something that I've always really wanted. Yeah, I was the kid in school that spent all her time on Pinterest looking at, for starters, I was looking at wedding dresses, but you've already made that dream come true. But looking at baby clothes, and I can't wait I want to match like every day with our kid. It's so cute. And I know they're not babies forever. I know they're going to grow up to be, they're terrible 2s, and then terrible 3s, and terrible 4s. And honestly, yeah, kids can be pretty terrible. But I'm excited for that. I want to just, I don't know, even little things like helping them with their homework. It just feels so, it feels like we're ready for that, and I'm ready for that. Hey, come on, don't say that. You're gonna be the most amazing dad, like, ever. Like, ever, ever, ever. No doubt about it. Hey, again, do you really think I would have married you if I had any doubts? Any at all? Of course I've thought about names. Let's see. For a girl, I've always loved the name Charlotte. That's like honestly my top number one. Like, and ever since I was a little girl, there's a girl named Charlotte in The Princess and the Frog, and I loved the name Charlotte. We can call her Char or Charlie. Oh my god. Good luck, Charlie, IRL. But let's see, a boy, my number one boy name. What was it? Shoot, I had them written down. I actually really, really liked Jason. And I know that it's kind of like, common. Charlotte's kind of common. Do we need more unique names? Okay, no. A name is just a name. We don't want them to... Let's not be too crazy about it. I know you like this. You're smiling. So come on, please, 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 please. I mean, of course I know we're probably gonna have to move out of the apartment. I mean, while she's little, it'll probably be not a big deal to have their crib in, like, our room or the living room. So yeah, we'll have to actually, I mean, we're adults. But, like, adultier adults and actually do, oh my god, mortgages and, I don't know, credit scores and... Well, yeah, once we have a kid, that's what our lives are gonna be. Here, you can take them to school and I'll pick them up. Listen, you don't know what it's like, picking up kids from school. Parents will be lined up around the block, like, as soon, like, they'll be there like 30 minutes before school gets out. It is crazy out here for picking up kids, I'm telling you. But yeah, school is another thing to consider. We going public or private? Are we doing charter, magnet? We're definitely not homeschooling, so don't even suggest that. I wonder what, extracurriculars you're gonna like. Dancing, or maybe painting, or sports, or music. Oh my god. This is just a person. Like a whole other person. That we're, How many? I've always said we have to have an even number of kids. I will not do an odd number of kids. I'm sorry. Okay, growing up, I used to say I wanted 4, but let's get through 1 pregnancy and then see how I feel. And then we'll really decide. But it should be probably 2. Why do I not want an odd number of kids? That's easy. Listen, I love amusement parks. And I'm going to take my family to the amusement park. And if we have an odd number of kids, someone's going to be sitting by themselves. And that's not fun. I mean, honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. You're on a ride for, 2 minutes? I guess it is a pretty small thing. It doesn't really matter in the long run. But I still stand by it. So that way they can sit next to each other and we can sit next to each other. Or you can sit next to one and I can sit next to one. But everyone has a buddy and friends and I hope we have a boy first and a girl. I've always wanted an older brother. No, he's not gonna bully them. He's gonna be nice and caring and protective and, Hey, I've always thought older brothers were adorable. Maybe it's because I don't have one, I don't know. Older sisters, Older sisters can be kind of bossy, but I guess that's because they feel like a second mom. That's definitely something we'll have to, look out for. You gotta make sure we don't push too much parenting onto our eldest and make sure our eldest knows that they're just a kid. They shouldn't have to, take care of their younger siblings constantly. But no, we'll be good. We'll be great. We're gonna, what's it called? Break our generational traumas with them. But you still haven't really directly said yes to us, starting to try. We could be lucky and get it on the first try. Or, things could go wrong, but let's not, manifest manifest not being able to have a kid. Please. Okay? Yes? Okay. God, come here. I love you so much. Every day, I wake up and think about how perfect my life is because I have the world's most perfect husband. And I wouldn't change that for the world. Now, come on. I want to walk around the gardens for a little bit more before we go home.